Hi everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam. Welcome to day 21 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christie's Beautiful Life and Dotty About Flair prompts. Welcome to this week's Scrap Backwards with my bestie Scrappy Cathy. And welcome to my first of two March design team layouts for Spiegelmom Scraps. So in accordance with the law over here in the United Kingdom, I would like to start with hashtag ad. And thank you for watching. So today's sketch comes from Rebecca Lockhart Scraps, my awesome friend Becky. And I love this sketch so much because it's hexagons again. Some people, such as Cheryl, I'm looking at you, will gasp in horror, but I love it. I love a bit of hexies. And Becky has got them all colourful with some florals and then two photos and a title up here. Guess what? I'm using one photo and I'm not using florals. Well, I am using one, I suppose. I have done some prep, so I am using this paper from Scrapbook Customs, and it's this Amsterdam Sightseeing Netherlands. This is number 39299. Now, I love this paper. Really love it. But the more I look at it, the more I think, I'm not going to use that. So I decided to turn it over and use this very usable, versatile pattern. And I have made myself a little embellishment area. I've used one of the envelopes from the crate paper here and now pack that was in my Scrap Backwards kit. One of the Paige Evans Go the Scenic Route chipboard florals. And that tag I was trying to use up from the horizon. And there's also a chipboard from the chipboard sheet, which is sort of the red poking out. And I'm going to use that as my second photo. Now I'm also using a 6x4 photo, which I've backed with white cardstock and then backed again with tissue paper. That was in my kit, which was the tissue paper on a gift I received from Cathy. So I thought it'd be quite nice to use that. Now I don't have any current, as in March. I don't know if I've got February either actually, but I've not got any March sequins from Spiegelmom Scraps. So I am diving into the archives and I'm using Sea Glass, which without doing anything else is a perfect fit of the photo and this tag only. So I thought I would use some of them, and I'm just going to dot a few around. It's not going to be a sequin heavy layout. I have prepped my hexagons. Now what I've done is I cut a load on my Cricut, and I cut them at different sizes. There's 5.5, 5.2 and 6. And I cut them in smooth white cardstock, and then I have punched on my 5cm punch. It wasn't inches before, it was centimetres, guys. And I've punched and then layered them, so some of them have a thin border, some of them have a thick border. I thought that was kind of cool. And what I am going to do is sort of layer them up around my photo. Now obviously I am not going to use all of these, not nearly, but I wanted to add them onto here, or rather I wanted to prep them to give me the flexibility depending on how many I needed. I actually put that on bang on straight, guys. How amazing is that for Adam? Okay, so obviously they are different sizes, so that does mean that they're not going to line up precisely, and that is a-okay with me. As I always do, I am going to take some to the edge of the page, I am going to take some to the top and the bottom. Now I am lining up the white, okay? So it might not look like they're lined up because obviously this is that, although actually it should, ignore me, it'll just be look from there like I've left a bigger gap, which I guess I have, but I haven't. Then I've used papers from my Scrap Backwards kit, including this text and icon one that I love, so I'm really happy to have bashed into some more papers from my kit. Okay, and I have also used the remnants of some as well, such as this Maggie Holmes. Okay, so I'm going to pop that there. Now I am trying to keep an eye on what I'm doing. Okay, so that's going to go about there. So I need one here, Let's have a lovely light coloured. I want the map detail there. It means it'll be upside down, but it's not a problem. So obviously I don't need to put hexes under my photo, so that's going to go about there or thereabouts. And then you're just going to have the gorgeous patterns from my hexes shining behind. We're going to pop a title up here or down here or somewhere. And I'm not going to be adding much more embellishment beyond sequins, if I'm honest, because I don't think it needs it. I saw a comment the other day from the lovely Jean, and she said my style was more is more, but becoming less. And you know what, Jean? You are spot on. What is happening to me? Send help. Okay, now on this one I've got it on both sides. I went with that one, then decided nah, I didn't like it. But I didn't want to be tearing it or anything, so I just left it on. Okay, so then that one's going to go there. And I think we'll pop this one there. Oh, that's not straight. What am I doing? Okay, so let's see again. Now, that's got an anchor on there. We're not on a boat or anything. We are in Carnarvon. I did a photo yesterday on Ellie's Sunday with a Carnarvon photo. And I had another one, so I thought, let's use that. Today's prompt from Dotty about Flair, which I haven't chatted to you about, is rainbows. So I do have rainbows there, just in case I can't get an actual rainbow one. But I do want to get another one of these on. So let's see if we can add this one there. Then that rainbow's just going to shine through. And it still looks like my hexes are going like that. Of course, on the sketch, that's kind of how they're going, but a bit wider. I do apologise, Becky. I am going rogue on your sketch. Did you expect anything less from me, though? Probably not. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one here as well. And I think we will pop another one down there, maybe. Or here. I'm going to pop it here. Yes. And then I might even bring this one off the page a bit. Just to add that little bit, oh, got a hair there, a little bit of detail to there. So then we're going to snip and snip and snip straight. There we go. I love the way that looks. And now I'm going to get my photo adhered down. This is tissue paper, and I do have more, but obviously it's tissue, so when you put your tape gun you have to press really hard on it. Okay, so I'm wondering whether I bring this down to about there. Which is then going to mean that I can put my title somewhere. Where is it on the sketch? So on the sketch the title is here, so we may put it up there. We'll see which title we go with. Now I'm going to put a bit of adhesive here. Again, it's foam and chipboard, so press down hard, or you'll end up like me and nothing comes out. Oh, luminette. There we go. And then I'm going to put some Nuvo on there, I think. Just get that tape off my finger. And pop this on. There we go. go. I need to store the upside down for a minute. Ready for our sequins. So then that is going to go there. So I'll just hold that down for a moment. Love the way this little embellishment cluster that I've made looks. So I made a dent in my chipboard from my kit. And I have got some of the Vicky Booten ephemera from my kit. But I want to see if we can use some of these stickers. So, what can we use? I'm going to be honest, I'm struggling with this sticker sheet. I really am. Just putting it out there. Okay, we've got a little Love Today from the Disney sheet. Okay, love this. Let's pop that down there. Then we've got this love one. XOXO maybe. Okay, I'm just going to grab the thicker puffy things. So I'm continuing with this from Alex, who is the Pink Crafty Mama. From Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group from Sarah Scraps is phrase thickers. That is the focus this month. So it has made me actually think and pull some out now and again, which is good. Okay. I do love these little bits. So we've got Adventure Fun Times. Seeing if there's anything on here. So lovely. Good Times. What have we got on this one? Where's it gone? There. What about Fantastic Adventure? Does that make sense? Okay. Adventure is here. I'm going to try and not bend it because I hate it when the cardstock bends on these foam stickers. Okay. So if I pop Adventure there, then I'm wondering if we can pop Fantastic. I'm going to lift that up actually and then squeeze this down there. Fantastic Adventure. I love the way that looks. A bit different. We've got some hearts on here, so let's do a little bit of tone on tone there. Little heart down here and a little heart. Wrong colour. Okay, so I'm happy with the title. Before I go much further, but actually, let's first look at our rest of our 12x12. Then I'll do sequins. Then we'll see if there's room for anything else. How does that sound? I'm going to pop one of these arrows onto this tag. This is the Horizon tag from Paige Evans. These are the Bella Boulevard. And I do love these so much. I love them so much. Now we have got rainbow there. I'm wondering. Yes, we've got the rainbow there as well. Now, as I said, I am going to add some sequins. And I am going to add some of the mustardy yellow and the blue, I think. And what I'm going to do is sort of go around and add a bit like I would do Nouveau drops actually, which is quite a good way of using some sequins. And I'm going to use my little sticky tool thingamajiggy picker-upper, which doesn't picker-upper anymore. Okay. Let's pop them there. Should we have a little brown one? I quite like that, weirdly. Okay. So we've just got some popped around the layout. Pop one there and there. So I guess I'm using, as I said, in place of Nouveau drops really, which is a bit different. I guess this, I would probably say, is the easiest way to use sequins. There are many ways, of course. I am going to add a second one here because that one looks a bit big and lonely. Okay. Pop another one up there. I generally do shaker pockets more than anything when I use sequins, but it's fun to do this. Okay, I think that's going to be it from, no actually, let's add one as the centre of our flowers. That's a good idea, isn't it? Okay, let's pop that there and pop that there. I'm happy with what I have used. In fact, I'm going to add a couple more on here. So we've got one there, one there, one there, then one there, and one there, and one there. And then I'm going to try and, obviously I'm not going to colour match, but like we'll have blue on blue, yellow on yellow, but then we'll have brown on this colour, I think. That's quite funky. If I could sew, when I first saw this paper, which is from Damask Love, I immediately thought I want to sew sequins on down all the lines and colour match, so we have a sequin for each of them. But I can't sew and I never did. But if you can sew and you have that paper, I'd love to see it. That is that. I'm just going to put these sequins away before they end up everywhere. Found one in Pippin's hair the other day, which is kind of fun. Oh, and then I end up doing that. Okay. I need the picker-upper tool. Never did get one. I'm happy with the sequins I've used and how they look. I am really pleased with that. Let me just give you a bit of a close-up for them. Just adds a lovely finishing sparkle detail. Admittedly, I haven't used many, but I do, however, love it. Okay. Don't think I need another rainbow, actually. Okay. This was going to be my title, Staycation, but it's not, no. Got this fun little camera. I'm going to pop that there. And to be honest, I think we're done. Yes. So, thank you so much for joining me. As I said, this is for Spiegelmum Scraps design team, and if you are subscribed to their email newsletter, you will have seen this in the newsletter yesterday. No. Yeah, yesterday when I'm trying to work out all this working ahead malarkey. Well, I'm not ahead, it's day to day, but you know what I mean. Yeah, you will have seen it on Sunday in the Spiegelmum Scraps newsletter, so I do hope you like it. It's a bit different. It's a bit out there, but I really do like it, and the sequins just add the perfect finishing touch. Sometimes less is more with sequins, sometimes more is more, and I have used like 5 packs in one layout. But sometimes less is more, and sometimes it looks beautiful like that, guys. So thank you so much for joining me for today. This is day 21 of 30 days of sketches, Dotty about Flair prompts, Spiegel Mum Scraps design team layout, scrap backwards with my bestie Scrappy Cathy, using a sketch by my friend Becky, Rebecca Lockhart Scraps, and I will see you tomorrow for day 22. The final countdown is on, guys. Thank you so very much for joining me. Bye for now.